So this time in my weekly journaling spread, I'm going to create something that's going to force me to write outside the box. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that may be new, welcome. My name is Tracy and I'm a girl with plans. I want to thank you all for joining me today. And for those of you that have yet to subscribe, I hope you will consider hitting that subscribe button while you're here. So yes, I'm going to be writing outside the box. What does that mean? That means I am going to be creating my boxes. And instead of writing in the boxes, I'm going to put stickers in the boxes and then I'm going to write around the boxes. Sounds a little, out of the ordinary, but about a month ago, I created a weekly journaling spread in this particular planner, which I will link that video down below in case you're interested. But what I did there was I put stickers all over the page, and then the only void areas were the boxes that I was going to write in. So it turned out really, really cool. It did take a while, but I really like the payoff. Unfortunately, because this is a journal, I can't really show the after the pens. I do apologize. But, you can see the photos of that spread over on my Instagram, or like I said, you can watch the plan with me. So with that said, let's go ahead and turn to the next empty page, and this will be the very last week of March. That's what I'm doing. I do everything after the fact because that way I can kind of know how much space I need. So I pulled quite a few stencils. I remember that this A5 Archer and Olive stencil had boxes in here, so I'm definitely going to use that. I definitely am going with the boxes instead of circles or anything like that, because circles will be hard to cut. Like when I put the stickers in there and having to cut out the shape, it'll just be a lot harder. Then I also have some like box stickers here that I could use, and here. So I do have some stencils I can use. This one will be easier because it won't move. These flimsy stencils do move a little bit. So yeah. And the next thing I'm going to, I have a stencil in here too to mark my page. I'm going to use this set. It just seems fun. It's springy, but it has like these cool like elements that I think would look kind of cool in a box. And then I also have these florals. I think these are the only 2 sheets left in this sticker set. So, I have to be kind of a little creative to make sure I don't run out of stickers, but I think I'll have enough. So what I could do is I could put these on the back or put these on top of these to kind of fill in the boxes. And then I also have washi here. I pulled the washi. This is Live Love Posh washi. Of course, this is a Live Love Posh sticker book that I think is sold out. I am an affiliate for Live Love Posh, Archer and Olive. Definitely check down in the description box for my affiliate links as well as my discount codes. So yeah, I think that's it. And I think we're going to get started. Now, I do think I'm going to use something so you can see the outside of the box. I think that will be, fine. Like, I don't want to make it just like stickers in a box. I do kind of want to draw around it. So let me try to grab something that would be similar to these colors. I kind of want, I guess, darker colors. All right. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just get started. I'll figure out where I'm gonna put this week's date after I do it. I want to kind of focus on, I can't go all the way to the edge because I want to write around it. So I think some of the boxes are going to be more in the center, and I can still kind of give a layered effect too for some of the boxes. Like when you put paper box stickers down, you can kind of layer them over each other. I could still do that. So like I could do that, and then I could do like this to give it like a layered effect. I'm going to start with one to kind of see how this goes, and I'll probably do some bigger ones. So yeah. All right, let's start with some of the elements first. Now the thing is I can always, I can cut this in half and then put it on the other side as well. So now that I tore the sticker sheets out of the book, I might not even be using them all. if my boxes are small, because I'm still nervous. I don't think I have that much to write, but I'm still nervous about like taking up so much space, but who cares? Who cares? Okay. Okay. And I don't have to be like all the way at the, like I'm not trying to fill the entire box up with stickers, like, you know, make it all full, with no void within the box. I can have white space within the box this time. I mean, you could, it would be kind of cool to go without that too, but I think I'm going to do it. I don't know if this is going to work like I want it to. Why did I feel crooked? Yeah, I'm going to have to lift that up and put that back down. So it's right up against the edge of the box. I could have just cut it and then put it in the box too. That would have probably been the easiest way to do things. So I am filming this pretty late at night, so who knows what's going to come out of my mouth in this video. I'm going to try not to speed it up. I'm going to try to do a regular speed video, which means I need to like go a little faster. All right, so I really like that. I could do a sun up here. Ah, it moved. The sticker moved. Okay. I can use that same, I can use the same sun quite a few more times in this spread if I want to. All right, and then we have some florals, so I can definitely put some of these florals in there too. Yeah, I try to be, you know, try to think of different things to do in this journal to try to convince me to write in it. I'm actually thinking about doing a monthly page in here, which I usually don't do because I do have like a currently journal where I kind of do monthly recaps. But I think in the monthly page, maybe I'll do like just have a space per day to kind of write like one memory from that day. I'm trying to do that in my catch-all, but I can always just transfer that to here. I think that could be kind of cool. All right, so I feel like I need something right there. Am I filling up the box or am I filling up the box? Don't say, oh, I don't care about filling up the box. But I kind of feel like I feel like right now something has to go there. I'm kind of wishing I had a butterfly. I don't know if this set came with butterflies. But there's like butterflies on the hands. I could cut one of them off. Which direction do we want the butterfly going? Like that way or this way? Because I'm going to cut just one of them off. So we can just cut one butterfly off. It shouldn't impact the sticker. I can still use the sticker. I'll probably end up using the other butterfly too. So it probably didn't matter which one I chose. All right. I'm getting kind of quiet now because I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking, and I'm only one box in, y'all. I'm only one box in. All right, so I can do something more like, ooh, 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 ooh. Why is that sticking so good to that? All right, so maybe I can do something more like this. Oh my gosh, that is not cutting. I don't know if I ever bought any more blades. I think I mentioned that last time. I think the problem is this is pretty dull now, so it's having problems cutting clear stickers. Probably should get my old one. I don't think I use that one a lot, so the old one might cut better. Oh, no, we want that lower. Let's cut this off. Why am I trying to keep that? I don't know. Okay. I think that box is okay. I kind of want a bigger box though. That's kind of small now that I look at it. That's definitely small. So I kind of want a bigger one. Okay. Oh, I kind of like that. I was going to fill it in and make it solid, but I kind of like that. All right. So in that one, can we do a hand? Maybe we can do the hand and like angle it. I mean, we don't need the whole arm. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so like I said, this journal, I try to be a little bit more creative with it. I can't really do Dutch doors or anything like that in this journal just because it is just a 1 week spread. So, I mean, I guess you technically can do it. I would just be setting up 2 weeks at a time or whatever like that. But I don't know. I think I'm just like trying to do different things here with stickers. That's pretty much all I'm doing here. It's just fun to try new things. All right. We have a lot of hands. A lot. I'm trying to make it make sense. So like this one would put somewhere up here in a box, like this moon. I guess I could do maybe this. And then, yeah, I was trying to find a sticker book that had a lot of elements and florals together. It was actually a little harder than I thought. Because a lot of the sets had people in it, and I was looking at my Happy Planner ones, and a lot of those are just like florals and stuff. So that's the reason I went with this sticker book. I saw this, and I'm like, okay, I haven't done anything like this in a while. Like this magical kind of mystical type vibes, but it's still very springy. So that's why I kind of went with this. I wonder if I can do another hand coming out here. Is that going to look weird? Let's not put it down. I don't think so. All right, now I think I'm going to fill it up with florals because, you know, I have a lot of stickers to use. I pulled the pages out. So now I feel like we got to use all the stickers. This one, because it's not like all bunched up at the bottom, I feel like the florals can come from anywhere. And it's not going to look that bad. We'll see. We'll see if I still say that after I do it all. Yeah, I think this actually won. This is my older X-Acto knife. I think it's actually working better. Haven't used it as much, so it's a little less dull. Like that one. So yeah, I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do the writing. Like, am I going to write still break it up by day or what? That part I haven't decided yet. Exactly how that's going to work. I definitely could break it apart by day. Meaning like do Monday here or something like that. Usually what I've been doing though is breaking things up by topic. So like if I do dinner with friends, then I'll have that as like a memory. So it's more like memories throughout the week, or something like that versus date specific. So I still might do that. Try to keep all like similar topics together. We'll just have to see. Like I said, the week isn't over with yet. So I'm actually doing this, I guess, earlier than I typically do. Some of these are like a little too big now, I feel like. Okay, that'll work because that was kind of, I had to go down a little bit lower because that one got cut a little weird. See, I need like little things. That's the only bad thing about this set is everything is kind of large. So like I don't have any like little things in here. I guess I could use like bullet points or something like that. It's like, but they're I think too big. I was like, I can use them as dots. I could probably also like get markers and do stuff, but I think it's fine. I also have washi that I was thinking about using. For some reason, I was thinking about using just across the top. I know. Not like all the way at the top. Okay. See, I like that. I like it. All right. Now I'm going to do some more boxes over here. We can turn them sideways too, so we don't have to keep them straight up and down. So I think I'm going to do that here. And I'm going to bring it further up at the top. All right. Now that I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, I think I can go ahead and draw some more boxes. Ooh, I kind of like the idea of like 3 small boxes like that. I don't know why, that looks really cool to me. I like that. I mean, it'll look better with the stickers in it, but I like that. But I think we still need to do a regular box. I don't have that much really to write about for last week. So that's the reason why I'm doing like this. I'm putting a lot of stickers on the page. So now I don't really theme these out. So like when I say theme it out, like this, I just pick a set of stickers that I think is pretty and kind of go from there. So I don't have like a theme or anything like that. However, like I have a trip coming up this month. I may theme that or something like that, because that's probably all I'm going to be writing about for that 1 week. So we'll see. But typically I don't really do a theme. I just kind of see what I'm feeling and go from there. Plus, if I was trying to theme based on the week, I would have to like do a lot of printable stickers. And I love printables, especially like in certain journals. This cut a little jagged. And I don't like the way it looks. And I'm trying to use my stickers that I have because, I have a lot of stickers. And I'm trying to use up what I have. Because, I'm going to be I keep buying stickers. I definitely don't buy as much as I used to, but I'm still buying. So I'm like, as much as I love my printables, I'm not going to make specific theme stickers for one of these spreads, I don't think yet. Only if it's like a trip or something. Okay, I wanted that like perfect. I was being a little annoying there. All right, so I do want this here. Let's take this off a little bit. So let's cut this like that. Hopefully I cut it in the correct direction. Close enough. Let's center it there. I didn't mean to push it all the way down. Yeah, so I'm getting better with my journaling. I'm still not doing my Dear Diary journaling. I really want to do that. I need to do that. It's not really, it's not even a want. It's like more of a need, but I just don't. By the time I go to bed, here lately I've been tired, so I haven't even been reading all the time. But usually that's what I do when it's time to go to bed. It's like, I'm like, okay, it's time to read. So I'll do that. But instead of like journaling, but I need to journal. It takes what, all of 5 minutes, sometimes if that. So I need to do it. It's a good way to distress, get out any frustrations. There we go. Have another hand. That hand's gonna have to come in this box. We can have multiple hands. Just like I have multiple bulbs. We're just gonna keep them separate. That's the key. We gotta keep them separate. They can't be on the same side of the page. All right, we'll put that one there. So yeah, this is definitely like a de-stressing activity for me, but like I said, I still need to like write out my frustrations. So maybe we'll make that a goal for April. We'll see. All right, let's put one of these. Oh, that's not going to fit in that one. One of these will fit here. I mean, we can make this a blue one. No, it's a little tall. So we'll put the pink ones there. Got to do some fussy cutting around the border. I'm really liking how this is turning out. It's a lot of fun. This is also like, I'm doing this in my journal, but this is also something that you can do in your planner. Or on a blank page that you use, like in a discbound planner too. We all have notes pages. Guess we'll maybe bring it over just a tad. Okay. I feel like I want something big there. Let's cut some of this off. I don't know. I just like the way it looks when like a little piece of it's cut off. All right. And then we'll cut that. I still think I have some room for some more boxes, y'all. Like I said, unless I have a very eventful weekend, which is going to be really nice weather this weekend, but I got so much stuff to do that I'm not quite sure I'm going to have time to do anything fun. I need to prioritize that stuff, but I've been so tired during the week that I just have not been able to like get my like house stuff done. So we'll just leave that one. All right, I think we need some more florals here. Oh my gosh, I have like bits and pieces of stickers everywhere. I didn't even know. Is it sticking to my shirt? Okay, we need something here. There's a couple of things that's really cool. Like that's really cool. That would have been cool there. That could actually go here. The crystal might be better there, actually, though. Like a moon and a crystal, I guess they go better together. And then we'll, like, do that. Yeah, that works a little bit better, I guess. Put this one here. Ooh, is there any more yellow of the sunflowers or what are they, daffodils, dandelions? I don't know. I think this would be cool to have like an all yellow. So like this one says you belong among the wildflowers. I'm almost thinking that tore. That maybe I do a third one here. Or, okay, where can another box be? So I have a space here, space here, space here to write. All right here to write. Up here, I might do the date up here. So I might like right here. And then I have this. Do I not like this now that I did that? I kind of don't like that. Because I was like, I think I like this here. Yeah, I like that better. And then I can put some florals around it. And I can always like cut some of these off so like you don't see. Like I can cut them off pretty close to the bottom. Like that. All right. So I like that. I need something else here. I guess we'll do some of the florals. And the florals can be completely different lengths. So I can do like that to kind of fit it in here a little bit better. I have this ginormous one. I think that one's too big. So this is going to be tough now. This one here is going to be a little tough. I mean, I could fill it up with the teacup. Let's just do something like that. Because I could fill it up with florals. I don't know that I want to. Because I'm filling up everything else with so many florals. Let's see. I might not use it. We'll see. We'll see. Trial and error. Trial and error. That's sometimes what you got to do to see what's going on here. See what's going to work. All right. So we can put this toward the top. I need to trim a little bit of this off. And probably some of this. Probably end up having to cut some of it off too. Sorry if my head's in the way. Okay. All right, where's my sticker cutter? That's what we're going to call it. Not a washi cutter. Where's my sticker cutter? All right, so I'm trying to line this up okay. Okay. Now, another thing I could technically do is I could like, because I don't know if I really want to start like writing right here. So like I could do something like this and draw a box that's like going off the page. I'm going to come down just a hair. Didn't really turn out like I wanted it to because because when I wrote on the sticker, it kind of like, it just looked different. It's fine. It's not a perfect one. I could also do that again over here. What do we think? We're going to draw it first so it doesn't look as jagged as that one did. There we go there. So I could put to fill this space up because this box, I guess, is a little too big. So I can do that. All right, so this is the stickers that I have left, plus this one that I'm probably not going to use. And then I have these left too. The problem is, like I said, a lot of the florals are just a little too big. So I can like cut them apart to make them work. There we go. There we go. Let's see. I can probably go ahead and use stickers. Let's bring out, this is more pastel-y, right? So it's like, what size do I want to bring? That's always the question too. Let's look at these dates. So the date that I'm doing this for, let me pull out. All right, so 24th through the 30th. So which March fits this one? That one? Is there any, see, this is small. Oh, I could do it down here. All right, so there we go. All done. So now I can just write everywhere I can about my week last week. I really liked how this turned out. It did take a while because I wanted everything to stay in the boxes. So I had to do a lot of trimming, a lot of fussy cutting and stuff like that. But I think it's worth it. I had the time to do it. I definitely needed to de-stress, and that was one way to do that. So, because believe it or not, it was not stressful. Sometimes cutting with the X-Acto knife can be a big stress release. Who would have thought? So yeah, this is super cute. What I think I'm going to do is I might do an April page where I like number it 1 through 30 and then I write like a memory a day. I'm doing that in my catch-all, or I'm going to try to do that in my catch-all, write something about the day, and then I can kind of just transfer some of that here so that way it's in one place, or I can write something completely different. I don't know yet. Gratitude, something like that. I'm just trying to get into a habit of journaling more, so adding a space in my daily journal, my daily planner. And when I say a space, I have created like, there's like a box that big on each page. It's really tiny. Like some of them are that small and some of them are like that small on the page, just so I can write like one thing a day. So I really am trying to get into stuff like that. And the thing is if you do like one memory a day or gratitude a day, if you do forget to do it or just don't come in and write it, even though you remember, it's not that bad or that big of a deal. You can always do it a day or two later. It's fine. So as I said, I might do it like that and then come in and then start with the following weeks. We'll try it. Just because I do April doesn't mean if I do April, I'll have to do it for May or June. We try it out for April. If it doesn't work, then that'll be the only month I do that. But yeah, there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some ideas. Like I said, yes, I did this in a journal, but you can do something like this in a planner as well. Just, right outside the boxes this time, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, please smash that like button. And if you have yet to subscribe, I hope you would also consider subscribing to my channel. That's all I have for now. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.